If something's on your mind, let it off, let it off. If something's on your mind, let it off. It's time for this week's On My Mind. Hey everybody, it is Kendall Anise. I go by the name of Lady Motivator, and this is On My Mind. What is on my mind, for those of you that ask? On my mind is just that. I tell you what's on my mind in between the major episodes of Shine with Kendall Anise. So Shine with Kendall Anise is the regular podcast. So if you're just tuning in, or On My Mind is the first thing you hear the sound of my voice with, is this is just a mini series in between my main podcast, Shine with Kendall Anise. So do me a favor, go back and listen to previous episodes of Shine with Kendall Anise, and also the mini episodes of On My Mind. It's just a live version. Everything I do somehow is live. But just online, or on my mind, I should say, about what's been on my mind. So that's what this mini series is. So thinking about what's on my mind this week almost piggybacks off of the last episode of Shine with Kendall Anise. So the last episode I talked about God's plan versus our plan. So it's almost a piggyback off of that, because that's truly what's been on my mind. Just life, and how sometimes life is just not going the way that I thought it would go in many aspects of life. But then you think about, or I think about, because I am talking about what's on my mind, and then I think about how it is going as I think it should go. So it's really interesting when you're just dealing with life, and you're living life and walking through life. It's very easy to give up. It's very easy to say, you know what, I'm not dealing with this, or I don't want to deal with this, or why do I have to deal with this? But I think about the movie Finding Nemo, where Dory says, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And as a life coach, it doesn't mean that I'm perfect. I'm perfected in any type of light for anyone, although somehow people think that. So I have questions, I have concerns, I have life lived as well, and I experience life as you do. So that's why I like to do this segment of On My Mind, to tell you what's on my mind. Pardon me. This is live. But what's on my mind, once again, is just life, and how life goes, and how it flows, and how it stops, and how it goes again, and how people enter your life and then they go, or stay, or help you, or move you to the next level, or you help move them to the next level, and just the whole flow of life and different things happening in my life. Because over this last year, a lot of changes have been made. Some I had control over, and some I had absolutely no control over. And sometimes, I had to pause and think and pray and meditate and go on about my day. Sometimes I had to scream, shout, act a fool, and then go on about my day. Sometimes I had to cry, scream, hurt, and then I had to go on about my day, and I had to help other people. So that's really what's been on my mind. On my mind also is just having an outlet, whether it's a friend or a family member or a therapist or a counselor, just having someone to vent to, and just releasing whatever's on your mind, no pun intended. But just so all of that has been on my mind this week, and encouraging other people to just keep going. As Dory says, just keep swimming, because that's what life is about. Life is never one-dimensional. There are a lot of things that happen in our lives, and once you get to a certain age, everything that can happen will happen. And I'm just thinking about the changes in my life, the changes in my body, the changes in my mind, the changes topical or inward or spiritually, just coming of a certain age. I'll be 49 this year. And just reflecting on life and thinking about life. So all of this has been on my little brain all week. So if you want to talk about what's on your mind and you don't have a podcast to do it, talk about it to your friends or family members, or again, a therapist, a counselor, a life coach like myself. Not only am I trained to listen, not only am I trained to give coaching and professional advice, I'm also a human being who goes through things. So with me, you get it all. You get professional, personal, if you need, to just really encourage you as I encourage myself to just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Thank you. That's what's been on my mind this week. On my mind. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of On My Mind. Don't forget to subscribe to Shine with Kendall Anise, which airs live every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch the playback where all podcasts are played. For more information about Kendall Anise, visit livingtruelivingyou.com or ladymotivator.com. God bless.